New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani has opened up a new front in his battle against successful Americans. The city has revealed a list of names and addresses of wealthy New Yorkers who could be facing his new tax on second homes. The New York Post calls it doxing because it could expose the rich to harassment or worse. And it's not the first time that this mayor has done this. In April, Mamdani filmed his video outside billionaire CEO Ken Griffin's penthouse, promoting the same tax. And FoxNews.com calls the mayor's latest move, quote, outright dangerous, sparking fears of violence. That searchable database includes an A-list New Yorkers like director Woody Allen, fashion icon Anna Wintour. Miranda Devine says this.
He is driving anybody with any get up and go to get up and go right out of New York. And he's, if he's pretending that it's some sort of socialist light, like the Scandinavian countries that he's bringing in, that's all kindness and sweetness and light. And it's not. This is red-toothed, red-fanged hatred.
Kennedy, I'm struggling to see if these things that socialists are saying are not just veiled violence. I think about what El Sayed
he knows what he's doing. Yeah.
Said about John Fetterman and the spike comment, put that ogre on a spike, that sort of thing. I'm quoting him. And now this sounds violent to me. You're going to dox somebody. We know that that's every stalker's dream.
They know what they're doing. They know there are plenty of unwell people out there who are agitated by the envy of socialism, and this is pure fomentation. Unfortunately, the list was, according to the mayor, it was only supposed to include about 37,000 names, 37,000 addresses. It's got almost 1 million. And there are people on there that not only live in the city, and this is not their second home, it is their only home. There are people whose homes are clearly worth less than $1 million, and they just threw everything on there because it's a desperate grab for money where, they could just cut spending.
So is this maybe an indication, Griff, that the Democrat Party, it's already in debt? Like, we know that they can't afford socialism even in their own party. So these guys have got to fundraise.
Well, let me just start by saying I really want a pied-à-terre. I didn't know what that was until we talked about it. Like, it just sounds good. But, remember when Governor Hochul was talking about the millionaires in New York City that were leaving, saying, no, it's patriotic if you come back and call a friend and bring him back. Nothing says get out of town. Miranda Devine's right. I mean, this is information that could be in public records, but it's been aggregated in one place for people to go online. Right. Anybody, lunatics to go online, harass them, stalk them. And I can't imagine that even many of these people who may have even voted for Zohran Mamdani are going to be happy with this.
Yeah, that's an interesting point, because we talked off camera about what doxing is, but this is putting everybody's stuff together. So it's not like you just found one address and one person's name. I mean, this makes it easy pickings.
And you can see this stories. There's the response to this illustrates just what a broad stroke this was, how unfair, how potentially illegal, how frightening it is. Someone's 80-something-year-old mother who's lived in her flat for decades that she bought for well under $1 million. She has no source of income other than her Social Security. Of course, her son is helping her out now after this, but what is she supposed to do? What message does that send? The mayor, who has a second compound that he enjoys in Uganda. And note, too, that many people on that list, like Anna Wintour, and the one from Sex and the City who won for governor.
Nixon.
Thank you, Cynthia Nixon. All of them are the ones that were touting the socialist mayor and just puffing him up and donating and all the things, campaigning for him. And now they, too, are doxxed.
They're part of the reign of terror.
Yep. He's trying to couch this as transparency, and instead it's a searchable hit list is what it is, and what is the concern shared by the couch, particularly after Brian Thompson was gunned down in the streets of Midtown Manhattan, United Healthcare CEO. So this is very concerning. And also, my understanding is it's estimated to bring in like $500 million. When you have a $126 billion budget, it's a rounding error, right? So all of this for not much. But yeah, it's very concerning, and it seems like it's a wink, wink, nod, nod to the crazies.
And even if it wasn't, by the way, a hit list, at the very least, it's a class warfare
that's right.
scenario. I mean, it's like now people can just go online and be like, look, these are the people that have all the money. I hate them. Us versus them.
Totally.
And that's at a very basic level. It's definitely that.
Are you trying to say that they aren't courting cozy collectivism? Because what they are courting is chaos.
Right.
Yeah, when you get everybody fighting amongst each other, it's much easier to control people.
They're hoping all these people sell their homes so the government can take over the mortgage.
Oof.
Although the irony is, when he says it's us versus them, he's a them. Like, he's, you know what I mean? Like, he is from wealth. He's an elitist.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.